Have you ever met a foreigner who can confidently say, "Kumusta po kayo? Masarap ang adobo. Nag-aaral ako ng Tagalog." Meanwhile, your own Filipino-Australian kid looks at you and says, "Dad, what does nakakakainis mean again?" If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Many Filipino parents living overseas dream of raising bilingual kids. We imagine family gatherings where our children can chat with their lolos and lolas, understand Filipino jokes, and connect deeply with their heritage. But somewhere between high five, computer games, school, sports, and TikTok, Tagalog often gets pushed to the side. So, why is it that some foreigners can learn conversational Tagalog while many Filipino migrant kids struggle with it? Let's talk about it. One thing many Filipino parents don't realize is that Tagalog is actually quite complicated. Growing up in the Philippines, we learned it naturally. Nobody sat us down and explained focus markers, verb conjugations, affixes, root words. We just absorbed it. For example, the root word is kain. Then suddenly you have kumain, kakain, kumakain, nakakain, kinain, ipakain, pinakain. To us, that's normal. To our kids, it's like unlocking different levels of a video game. Imagine being told that one word can transform into 10 different versions depending on who did the action, when they did it, and whether somebody got forced to do it. Even adults would be confused. Sometimes our kids ask, "Dad, why is it kumain here but kinain there?" And our answer is usually, "Basta. That's just how it is." Not exactly a language learning strategy. Here's the biggest challenge. Language follows necessity. Kids learn the language they need to survive. In Australia, they need English. At school, English. With friends, English. On YouTube, English. On Netflix, English. In sports, English. Even among Filipino families, many conversations become mixed. You start with, "Anak, kumain ka na ba?" and end with, "Because we're leaving in 5 minutes, and I don't want to be late again." Sound familiar? The reality is that our children are getting thousands of hours of English exposure every year. Tagalog might only get a few hours a week. It's not a fair competition. Imagine trying to grow a small plant while another tree next to it gets all the sunlight. That's what Tagalog is competing against. One of the funniest moments happens when kids visit the Philippines. Suddenly they become language detectives. Lola asks, "Kumain ka na?" The child freezes, processing, calculating, searching memory, then responds, "Yes." That's it, one word. Mission accomplished. Meanwhile, Lola is trying to tell a 5-minute story about the neighbor's cousin's friend who moved to Canada. The kid is completely lost. Many Filipino parents experience a little guilt during moments like this. We realize that language isn't just vocabulary, it's connection. It's understanding jokes. It's hearing family stories. It's feeling part of something bigger. That's often when parents become motivated to teach Tagalog more intentionally. Here's the ironic part. Foreigners often learn Tagalog because they choose to. They actively study. They memorize vocabulary. They practice every day. They make mistakes without feeling embarrassed. Our kids, on the other hand, often don't see an immediate reason to learn. If English already solves all their daily problems, Tagalog can feel optional. It's not about intelligence, it's about motivation. A foreigner learning Tagalog is usually excited. A teenager being told to learn Tagalog on a Saturday morning, not always as enthusiastic. So what can parents do? Tip number 1, stop turning Tagalog into homework. The moment it feels like school, many kids lose interest. Instead of grammar lessons, focus on conversation, simple phrases every day. Kumain ka na? Salamat. Ingat. Mahal kita. Small wins matter. Tip number 2, make it fun. Use Filipino movies, use OPM music, watch funny family videos, play games. Language sticks better when emotions are involved. Tip number 3, create a Tagalog zone. Maybe dinner time, maybe Sunday mornings, maybe during family calls. Choose one environment where Tagalog gets used consistently. Not perfectly, just consistently. Tip number 4, celebrate effort. Don't laugh when kids make mistakes, even when they accidentally say something hilarious, because trust me, they will. Language confidence grows when mistakes are safe. Tip number 5, connect language to family. The strongest motivation isn't grammar, it's relationships. Help kids understand that Tagalog isn't just another subject, It's a bridge to grandparents, cousins, culture, and family history. At the end of the day, many Filipino migrant kids struggle with Tagalog for a very simple reason. They're growing up in a world where English dominates almost everything. It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they're uninterested. And it's definitely not because they're incapable. Learning Tagalog overseas takes intention, consistency, and patience from both parents and kids. The good news? Language isn't all or nothing. Every new word learned, every conversation attempted, every family story understood. That's progress. And who knows? One day your child might surprise you by suddenly speaking Tagalog fluently. Then they'll probably correct your grammar. And honestly, that's when you'll know you've succeeded. If you're raising Filipino kids overseas, share your experiences in the comments. What's the funniest Tagalog mistake your child has ever made? I'd love to hear it. Salamat, and see you in the next video.